Searching for the Origins of Human Life and Civilization Part 11. This topic is approaching its conclusion. Everyone, please take a look at this chart. Focus on the left-hand side. Now let us look at our Hongshan ancestors. In the earliest times, they traveled to the Maya region and passed on aspects of civilization to the local people. In the stories passed down by the Maya, it is mentioned that their ancestors came from the east. They did not specify exactly where, but of course we know that since ancient times, the east has referred to Huaxia, China. Let us first look at some Maya artifacts. Maya culture has unearthed the very famous crystal skulls. Skull-shaped objects are very common in Hongshan culture, and there are many of them. However, because the outside world does not know much about Hongshan culture and does not truly understand it, and because people often believe that foreign things are always better, there is a tendency to admire foreign civilizations while overlooking our own. As a result, people only revere the skulls of Maya civilization. Foreign scholars especially value research on Maya culture because Maya artifacts contain many explicit depictions of extraterrestrial civilizations. They carved numerous totems and objects depicting flying saucers and aliens. Globally, for archaeologists and researchers of extraterrestrial phenomena, simply finding cave paintings in Europe or certain ancient caves is already considered a sensational discovery. Yet the lines in those cave paintings are very simple and cannot compare to the vividness and clarity of Maya jade carvings. Therefore, people around the world focus only on the Maya as having the earliest and most comprehensive records of extraterrestrials. But in reality, as we understand it using the method I teach, namely identifying Hongshan artifacts through unmistakable prehistoric tool marks, many Hongshan artifacts that were previously not accepted have begun to appear in large numbers and are now being collected by members of our association. Among these, we have discovered a large number of Hongshan culture Maya jade artifacts, with the largest collection belonging to our Hong Kong district consultant, Mr. Cao. Everyone, please take a look at the Maya jade pieces he has collected. These are all Hongshan culture jade artifacts, and they clearly display Hongshan tool within tool marks. I have enlarged this image for you to see. Doesn't this figure look a bit familiar? It has triangular eyes. In the world, aside from China's Sangxingdui, only Maya carvings share the same triangular eye feature. There was once a group of foreign researchers who were very enthusiastic about studying Maya culture. They collected many Maya jade artifacts and displayed them in their group for research. When they actively applied to the government for research funding and hoped to promote these ancient civilizations, the government told this foreigner, "Everything you have is fake." The government invited several so-called experts, who claimed that not a single item was genuine and told him to stop bothering the government. This foreigner was heartbroken, shared the government's response with the group, and announced that he would disband their research group. Since he had invited me to be one of their members, when I received his message, I replied to him. Coincidentally, we were also studying Maya jade at that time. The two Maya jade pieces I showed you earlier had grooves filled with black deposits, which had become a common characteristic of Maya jade artifacts collected worldwide. As a result, no one ever cleaned them. After we cleaned this jade artifact using our method, we could clearly see the tool within tool marks inside the grooves. I told him all of this and asked him to first clean the Maya jade artifacts he had and see whether such tool marks were present. He later told me, they really were there. I immediately asked him to go back to the group and tell all members to clean their artifacts and check for these marks as well. Later, he confirmed that all the Maya jade artifacts in their possession had the same tool within tool marks or straight line tool marks. Because of this test, their confidence rose from rock bottom to an even higher boiling point. This is exactly like our own experience. When the nation's so-called free experts, who did not truly understand but pretended they did, declared that all privately held Hongshan jade artifacts were fakes, everyone's confidence once fell to its lowest point. But once we understood how to authenticate them through prehistoric tool marks, everyone regained strong confidence and continued their research. Returning to the Maya, back then, the sun god saw that their soil was poor and the climate unsuitable for growing rice, so they taught the Maya to grow maize to solve their food problem. Yet Chinese free experts have told the entire nation that maize was introduced into China from foreign lands, claiming that in 1853, after Columbus discovered the New World, it was first introduced into Guangxi. Sigh. May I ask, who among you has a Hongshan culture maize-shaped artifact? This is a Hongshan agate carving of a mouse and maize. Inside the grooves of the maize, there are clearly Hongshan tool within tool marks. When we see a maize artifact with such tool marks, you will also feel angry, and you will begin to understand why I often say, 7 parts of books are false, what's online is not necessarily true. The additional 2 Hongshan maize artifacts provided by our members further confirm that Maya civilization originated from our Hongshan ancestral sun god. And this maize proves that it appeared very early in our Huaxia homeland. We are often misled by these so-called free experts, and thus Huaxia civilization has long been misunderstood. I am even more convinced that the Hongshan sun god once visited the Maya, taught them the solar calendar and how to build Maya pyramids, and imparted many aspects of civilization to them. If you have the opportunity in the future to visit and see these crystal skulls, simply use a high-resolution mobile phone to photograph them. I firmly believe you will definitely capture images of the tool within tool marks inside the grooves. This could bring about a world-shaking discovery, but it will require everyone's collective effort.